welcome to my channel. This is Darcy's Misadventures with Mixed Media, and today I'm doing an inspired by video. Gail Augustinelli just did a video on her Patreon. I'm not doing it exactly like she did on Patreon, but it was a book page pocket, and she was inspired by rutabaga stuff on Etsy. I checked her shop. She doesn't have anything in there right now, but you know, be nice. Go on there, favorite it, and see when she does come up with stuff. So this was just a book page that was in a journal that Gail had purchased off of, what's the word I want? Etsy, off of Etsy. So I'm going to start with a few bases. I don't know which pages I want to use. I grabbed a bunch of books. I grabbed way more pages than I need because you know me. So I'll start with a similar aesthetic. Let's see, we've got these book pages. I don't want it quite this big, so I'll probably cut it down a little bit. But these are glued, so I'm going to have to, let's see, that side will get glued down anyway. Need to keep light colors here. So I might start with these pages, sort of. There, these two go nice together. And glue them together, and then do a few bases. So this one might be a little bigger than I'd want it to be. Ouch. Oh my goodness, man, I got way too many book pages. Wait, what am I doing? I think I wanted those two. Alright, so this side is going to get glued down onto the page. That's the pocket part. And then, so we want to make a page. I want to put these together. And I'm trying to decide how big of a thing I want. It's a little taller than I'd like for it to be. It's about 5 inches, which that's alright. But I need to connect these, and hey, how about if we use a little bit of this? Oh, I already have some cut up. Oh, actually. I use this maybe? Could. I mean, you can use book page, you can use whatever. This may help me decide on the height. Or I'll just put 2 there. Alright, and she did ink everything. So I want to ink everything because it was kind of a cool look. So, grab out my coffee ink. I already drank my iced coffee. Oh! Yeah, when I talked about the coffee in the one video and people told me what they liked or that they really hated coffee, thank you guys for all those comments. I appreciate that. I don't think I ever said how I drink my coffee. I don't like hot coffee. I only like iced coffee. And I prefer it to have, what do I prefer? Oh, I just like plain with just a little bit of cream. I used to have sugar and cream and probably had it a lot lighter, but I have I went keto at one point, so I went keto. Yeah, that's a word. That's the right phrase. I tried eating keto for a while, and so I, took sugar out of my diet. So I took sugar out of my iced coffee, and now that is my preferred. Now, if there's sugar in my coffee, I'm just like, what the heck? That doesn't taste right. It's too sweet. So. Just kind of want to, and then I'm going to cut off the bottom, and we'll see if that's about right. Now there's a piece that's going to be, I'm probably going to put a piece of book page or music page over that, and I'm going to cut off the bottom. Yep, that's what I'm doing. Oh my goodness. So I hope everybody is well. Oh, did you watch Gail this morning? Talked about how she and Mike met and everything and got together. It was so sweet. I love the stories. Sorry, I don't have any grand stories. Nobody asked me how my husband and I met, so I think I've said before. It wasn't as long. We met at church. We were both in the orchestra together. Although the first time I saw him was at like a singles Bible study. He doesn't remember that, and I was like, ooh, he's really cute. Even though he was just wearing like jeans and a white t-shirt. Sorry, I don't know why I'm looking over in that thing, but then these were stuck together. I had to fix that. Alright, so let's see. Oh, I might, well, that won't matter because it's going to be folded and glued down on the page. But I think I will do something over here, which will help that and also give it some interest. How about music? Music, sweet music. I hear music everywhere. Alright. The back won't matter as much because it's going to be against the, you know, it's going to be taped, glued down. Oh my word, it's going to be a pocket on the page. So I just kind of want to have this on this side a little bit, and then I'll cut it down afterwards. Don't need it to go all the way around. I could probably cut some of this off just for bulk purposes. There you go. That's all right. Fold that over. Put way more on there than I need, but that's all right. It'll be nice and what's the word? Fortified. I don't think fortified is the word. All right. I probably should have done that open and then closed it. That's all right. Leave that open until it dries. All right. Then we want to put a little writing space on here and a clear pocket. All right, let me go. I was gonna do something else, but I think I need clear on here. Hold on, I'll be right back. Clear-ish. Vellum should work, I hope. If I can remember the right. This vellum just came with some invitations that I got at the thrift store. Super cheap. So I'm gonna put the pocket on this side. There we go. I want a ruler. But what ruler do I want? That's a good question. I want this ruler. I want to tear it so that when I ink it, it'll probably about like that. Probably be. I'm just gonna guesstimate the size of our pocket here. Oh, it's all right. It's a little bit crooked. Just ink that up and hope that the art glitter glue will be enough to make this little pocket. As soon as we find the art glitter glue. Nope, I did not put it away because why would I do that? Usually it's like right in front of my face. Seriously, people. I'm thinking, is it behind? Nope. Nope. I'm not crazy. It had fallen on the floor. Well, the glue gods going to be against me or with me today? Ooh, they might actually be with me. I mean, the hand gods aren't because can't get a straight line, but we'll just put this off to the side over here. And I'll put the writing on this side. Put my drink back over here. That's what I was trying to do. Oh, look, it curled up the edges. That's fun. It's alright, we'll use a little bit of washi tape. Washi tape was used in the making of the pocket, so I thought I would bring out my stickers and washi tape that I made and see what I can do. See, we've got some purples and pinks. Where's the other stickers? How do I lose? Oh, here it is. Find one that has the right colors. I might use one of these. Oh, this one's nice. Okay. And then just kind of use that somewhere around here. Just trying to hold that pocket down a little bit, maybe. Alright, and I want some book page and some ledger type stuff, or something, some writing surface. So I've got some dictionary page. That would be fine, hopefully. Or I have, actually we have this too. Oh, that's from, never mind, that's Bible. I could use it, I just choose not to. I'm okay with that. So there was some stamping and inking and washi. All kinds of fun stuff was put into the book page pocket. But in order to see that video, you have to be one of Gail, Augusta, and Nellie's Patreons. And so I'm not doing it exactly like she did it. Not saying there's not similarities, but it wouldn't be fair for me to do it exactly like she did it. Plus, I'd rather put my own my own take on it. So I figure I'll make one to show you, and then I might make a few more and then show you the final. Cursed. Oh, that's nice. We got the word cursed on there. Alright, I brought in a, there it is. Oh, and I have some of my vintage Monopoly money because I just want to use some of that up. Not use it up, but you know, I've got it. I should use it. And then this is very fragile, so however I use it, it needs to be glued down. So I figured as a writing space would be a good way to do it. And I'm okay with it covering pretty much the whole page because there's not really much to see there anyway. And I will add interest with some washi. And now, of course, they use vintage washi, which would make more sense. And I could do that. But why do that if I have like all this decorative tape I just made and y'all want to probably see how I use it? That's my guess anyway. Am I wrong? I'm putting this on the left side. I will probably forget and keep looking on the right side. Alright. So, we've got some writing space on one side, a pocket on the other side. And this is a good place to use like your fragile, you know, you got to glue it down in order to use it. And this is okay that that's shown in there. It's kind of cool. Now let me find some stamping and some washi tape. The washi, let's see. Is that a little bright? That might be a little bright. That's okay. I'm putting this on the left side again. Oh, see, this might be fun. It's bright too. Oh, there is a little bit of yellow in there. Or we got purples and violets, right? So I'm seeing, and green. Green is a definite possibility. Ooh, I kind of like that dark. All right, I'm going to use some of that and some of the green, I think. This one is not, this one's on sticker paper that's not clear. This one is on clear sticker paper. As is this one. As is that one. Okay. And I made some pieces a little bit bigger because I thought that would be kind of fun. Where do I want to put this one? Let's check out the front. I might want to just kind of there. And where's the dark purple one? There it is. Put a piece on the front here. I don't have a lot of stamping on this one. Oh, maybe right there. Come over the top a little bit. See, because this one's alcohol inks like this one, so it kind of helps it a little bit, I guess. I'm just gonna put it where I like it, where my. Oh my goodness! Why does it have to be so hard to get tape off of stuff? All right. And then do I want a little bit of green on this side? Maybe. It is clear. We like that. Just going to cover the edge of that pocket. And then the thing that went in the pocket was a stamped piece on cardstock, which is fun. Which I might do that, or I might, if these fit. Nope, those are way too big. I can cut it down, but I've got all these pieces that are they need something done with them. So oh, then there's these pieces. Oh, the business cards would probably be perfect. What other colors do we have the right colors? And I might still stamp on it, but that might be cute. That's a possibility. Just thinking maybe there'd be something that had a little bit more. That one might work. Alright. So, one of those were over here. Anyway, I think for now I'm just going to stick this in here. And we've got flowers. Instead of doing the stamp on the little journal card, I might do a picture. Okay, I'm between this gold sticker on here or this crocus, because the yellow is a nice complementary color, but more of the background will probably show if I use this, so we'll try this. Also, the AC came on, so welcome to background noise. Hopefully it's not, I can't remember, I don't think it was as loud. It sounds much louder in my ear than it does in the microphone, fortunately. Alright, and I think if I burnish this down, where's my bone folder? Whoops. That we might see a little more color behind it, maybe, maybe not. Hope springs eternal. Whoops, or I'll ruin it. That's a possibility. Alright, come back out. Well, we might just put a label right there. Of some sort, some kind of little bit to layer on there. Oh, I forgot I had these purple flowers. Okay, let's remember that. Glad I found those before I went too far with this. And that's a little big. Do I have a tiny? I need like a little tiny layering piece. That's the same size, so that's not super helpful. Oops, that does cover it. I mean, it's a much different style than what's there, but that's not necessarily a bad thing. Got a little purple thing there, but I don't necessarily want purple. Just want small. I mean, I don't have to cover it. It's not the end of the world. Nope. I mean, it makes sense. Maybe I could put that somewhere, but because you know, when you find little pieces just floating around in your desk, okay, wait, those are the big ones, right? Yep, and these are the smaller ones. Oh, don't you just love looking for stuff with other people? I could, oh, that says family. Could cut this down and just, it's still too big. Okay. Cutting stuff is not, that's a piece of a card. I was trying to cut up cards to see. There's that little doily. Come on, there's got to be a little piece of something. Nope. Oh, just a little piece of something. A number? Maybe. Maybe some stuff sticking to my scissors would be fun. Yeah. Such fun. We won't know what it really will look like until we... Is that a 9? Yeah, I guess those ones are outside, right? Let's see. Industry, agriculture for defense, but I think... I'm just going to put that down. Like that. And be happy with it. It covers it. And it's the right size. And it brings the screen down a little bit. And I want to start using stamps more. You know. There we go. Is it perfect? No. I'll get used to it. I want to be free. No, that's too small. That one might work. No. I want one that makes bigger. See, this is the right size for these tiny ones. There we go. We'll tag in there. Let's see. And then, so I could do one of these purple flowers, or I could do one of these, and I've got tons of these, and when else am I going to use them? So let's go ahead and use one over here. That might be cute. Do I have a tall? I might want taller if I have taller. Don't see taller except for this one. And this one, I don't think is a sticker because it's thicker than the other ones. It was the part of the packaging, I think, or part of I don't know what it was, but it's not a sticker. I'm not going to hurt my thumb again trying to figure that out. See, this I think is that same flower there, which is fun. I don't think I have anything much taller. So, I mean, yeah, I think those will work. Okay, come on. And then I'll do a little stamping and maybe some actual washi, maybe. Ooh, that didn't take too long, so that's good. So we've got writing space here, a pocket here, which adds more writing space. And whatnot. Come on. Oh, little pansy. It's an actual pansy. I'm not being derogatory with it. Come on. Get in there. This little pansy. Okay, and what did I say? Some stamping. I just want to do a couple numbers here and there. And probably like a specimen type thing. And just some random things. Shipment collect? Sure, why not? Now, we have a lot of green. We have some purples, a little yellow, and some blues, sort of. Definitely have green. And this light pink here, what would be a purple? Oh, you know what? I might look for like this magenta-y color. If I can find it. I don't know that I have it in. Let me see. Oh, maybe. We got potting soil. Might be an okay color. Oh, plum. Plum. What do we think about plum? Yeah, I think plum would work. Okay, I'm going to do a couple things in plum. You wonder why I do it like that? Michael McIntyre's the reason. It's all his fault that I say plum. Something about taking pictures and... Okay, I'm going to put this one. Let's see, where's the space that needs something over here? Just go ahead and put it right here. That's cool. And ew, I get it sticky. Wipe some of that glue off. Got a little too much glue on there. Number goes this way. I'm hoping, okay, good. I was hoping it would come out on the vellum. I have to probably let it dry there. And let's go ahead and do this one, specimen. And then I'll switch to another, although I like this plum, don't get me wrong, I do. Just kind of like that. Alright, so we kind of have a triangle here, or we might need one more thing on there somewhere. I don't know. Did I get out a second number? Yes, I did. Let's do that in potting soil. There, that's nice. Nice. Okay, so got a little washi. Oh, I was gonna see about maybe some like regular washi tape. But what? We've got flowers. I don't know, I kind of like it kind of how it is. I think I'm good with it. So, got the front, which, you know, is a book page, looks pretty. And then you open it up and you got some writing space and a little pocket, and then it can also be a pocket on the page. You could do a tops pocket or side pocket or whatever. So that is that. And of course you could put a little hole up there if you wanted to. So that was fun. I want to do another one. See how the different papers will kind of determine the different things you would use. And I want to use some, you know, we're always looking for ways to use things like piano roll. That's the word I'm looking for. So, alright, that's fun. Alright. Did I want to put a butterfly on the front? I had these out because I was thinking that maybe I would want to put a butterfly on the front, but they are not sure. How to find the right one. That one's, because I don't want to necessarily have the same colors that are in there, depending on where it ends up. See, this has similar colors, but you want it to stand out, which it could if it was. These are just, they're painty papers that I then die cut, or they're inked papers or watercolor, I don't know, they're whatever they are, and then I just die cut them because I like to make painty papers and then I don't know what to do with them, so I just die cut them and they end up with cool stuff happening. That does not want to come out. There we go. Not that I'm even going to use this one, but That's my favorite one so far because it brings kind of that color down a little bit, and this lighter down here, and it can pop against the, I think I'll put that one in there. Squirrel or butterfly. Butterflies can be just as distracting as squirrels, right? Right. It's alright, it's alright. Oh, and you probably want to see how I might use the money to the because you know at some point we all got some vintage game pieces or something, and we're like, well, what do we do with them now? Alright, that one's done. Oh wait, no it's not. Oh, let me round the corners. Just gonna round them on this side. There. And ink it, because everything else was inked. Why would we stop now? I forgot to ink the butterfly, but that's alright. Also, you know, it's going to give it a different, it's going to hopefully bring it all together, frame it out. Alright, once the AC turned on, I realized how warm I was. Now the AC is off, and I'm like, I need to turn on the fan. Alright, I like that. Alright, I did not wait for that to dry, but that's alright. Just bring some color to that side. Alright, let's see. What if we want to use like a children's book page? That poor elephant. He's so sad. So what I think I'm going to do is... let's see, March, April. Where's May and June? Oh, they must have been on the other pages. I think I'm gonna make this a shorter one. Just March and April, which are spring months. And I think I'm gonna cut it in half. Or rip it in half or whatever. So this will be a smaller, it won't be a full book page, but I'm using book page. So I'm going to take it apart so that this can be the front and this can be inside. And then, you know, put it back together. Take it apart, put it back together. Take it apart, put it back together. This might be a good time to use. Here, we'll do it the outside first this time. Oh, and because it's like children's book pages, I can use all kinds of bright, fun colors, right? And what am I doing? I was looking for, oh, where's the, oh my goodness. I had a book. I also had an actual piano roll, but they both, okay. I thought it might be a good place to use a little bit of piano roll. Now let's get. Oh, I've tried to flatten them in the book, but that didn't happen. I like that right there. So let's go ahead and just tear that down. Ink it up, ink it up. All right, I don't need it that long, of course, but. And that will be kind of straight on there, but that's okay. Let's go ahead and ink that again at the end anyway. Alright. Do this. You know, covering stuff up, losing stuff left and right. Seriously? I had the glue. I'm going crazy. It's right here. I notice some days Gail's starting to be a little more like me. I'm like, no, you don't want to do that. She's always so neat and organized, and if she's not, then she starts to, you know, resemble me a little more with my can't find stuff and whatnot. Where's the other? Oh, you gotta be freaking kidding me. There it is. Kind of want it straightish. Not that I can tell straight, but that's all right. And the hope is that when I close it, they'll line up. Whoops. All right, see, that's cool. The little lines showing on there. Fortunately, I did not put them on the wrong side. I was close to getting them a little off where they need to be. All right, a little book page or something in the middle here. See, for this one, well, she won't show. Yeah, I guess I'll need to use either clear or maybe something a little lighter. I had 3 pieces of vellum over here. Where'd they go? Oh, we'll just use the clear vellum. That way we're not covering her up. Oh my goodness, guys. I hope you watch me on fast forward. I mean, because I watched me on fast forward, so there's that. Let's see. What if I do, should I do just like a tiny pocket so I don't cover up completely, or don't know. I could have used another color besides coffee for this, since it's like children's book page and it's a little bit brighter, but that's all right. We'll just say the coffee grounds it. Now, the art glitter glue did curl it up a little bit, but we'll figure that out. And why would we want a straight line on the bottom? Like every time, we're just not getting a straight line on the bottom. Way over to the edge here. Almost. Just leaving a little bit of a border. Alright, she still shows when you have the pocket out. The green is similar. Oh, see, this would be a good place to use. Got some pink in there. This might be a good place to use this. And I'm gonna do this. Just because I like ripped edges, and I cannot lie. Alright. Wish I had interesting stuff to talk about. Gail had stuff. We'll see. I don't know. I can answer the same questions Gail answered, right? Well, the first was, how did she meet her husband? And she had the nice long story of that. I met my husband at church. I said that. And the second was, how did you get into junk journaling? And I've told this before, but I read my boys were grown. And I was like, what do I do now? You know, I was a stay-at-home mom. And also, at the same time, the people I worked for moved from here in Virginia to Kansas. So I still kind of work, you know, I consult with them a little bit. But, you know, there went my spring. I had springs back. I didn't know what to do with that. Because I did taxes, is what I did before. And so I started reading The Artist's Way. I got to about chapter 8, got into mixed media, and then my aunt was like, sent me a portfolio, and she's like, hey, let me tell you about junk journaling. And I was like, well, that is a fun way to incorporate mixed media. And I was hooked. I was hooked. This color, this orangey color, it's on the front and the back. Let's see. An orange blossom, would that work? That would be pretty close. All right, let's do a couple numbers like that. Or do I want to do, oh my goodness. Focus, Darcy, focus. Focus. Now I said we could use this as writing space, didn't I? Because if we glue it down really well, then you could write on it. And then you'd see that little black and white stuff coming through there. Alright, just got to tear it. Because, you know, we buy these things. We're like, oh, that's cool idea. Let's go buy that. And then we're like, well, what do I do with it now? I don't know what to do with it now. Anyway, this is one thing we could do with it. If it's fragile, glue it down. That's the answer to everything. If it's fragile, glue it down. And then it can be your writing spot. Because most of this piano roll paper is just plain, basically. Plain. And if it comes apart with your glue stick, not a problem. You can just glue it back together to some degree. Or that could be where our book page goes. That might be what we do. Alright, let's get this off my fingers. Alright, so book page. Well, they were using book page, but maybe, yeah, I do want a little bit of book page or music page. Music page works too. Why would I test it first to see how it looks? Nah, we don't have to do that. We'll just go random with it. Going rogue. Okay. Might come off the edge a little bit. I mean, I want to leave some writing space, and I want people to know that it's piano paper. So, we'll do that. Then I'll just cut off the bottom. And then, that's not straight. There we go. I'll be obsessive about it for a second, then I'll let that part go, and then maybe bring this to the top over here, and have it not be even close to straight. Oh my word. Alright. This here. Oh, good. Nice little inkiness happening there. That might end up being where some washi tape goes. So, now we got washi tape to do something with and some stamping. Now for this one, instead of numbers, okay, that's all gonna fall now. We might do some doodles, right? Like, because it's children's book, so I think doodles might be actually a little bit more fun for this. So, grabbing out my doodle stamps. Didn't say I was going to do the doodles myself. I mean, I can. We know I can. We know I'm able. And a little bit of polka dots. You know, children's book, we want a little bit of polka dots. Okay, go back up there. Okay, I've got books on top of this drawer thing that are bigger than that come out farther than the drawer thing, and so then I end up with issues. I still got to put something in the pocket. Now, Gail was kind of like, you know how sometimes she'll like just, for her first time doing it, just copy do it exactly like it was, so she did. So what was in the pocket was just a piece of cardstock with the field stamp on it. This, which I could do, but I might not. Alright, we want to bring that orange around the page a little bit. So, let's use this. Because we like it. There might have still been some brown on that. That's alright. Maybe I wanted to go washi tape first, because then this could go over the washi tape. Yeah, let's do that. Washi tape, washi tape. We got a little purple and the orange in here, and yellow. We have yellow on both pages, right? We want the yellow with the stamping on it. Ooh, that might be fun. Okay. And what about a little bit of this bright? Just cut that down a little bit. And what do we have? Don't we have something here? That is this this was the brochure page thing, which might make a fun, just cut it down a little bit to make it a tag in there. Maybe, unless we have one of these that will work. That one might work, actually. Do we have any with pink? The pink and blue. Ooh, and a little bit of yellow. That one might work too. Yep, that one. Alright, now a little bit of this somewhere. Oh, that'll bring some of that. I think I'm going to put one of these napkin butterflies on here instead of a flower like I did, instead of a washi flower like I did on the other one. Okay, you don't want to bend from that side, okay. And then that butterfly will also cover some of this. Yep. Which way do the words? I think they go that way. I mean, not that you'd be able to tell once everything's down, but it was going to bother me. So now we have some orange over here too. And we want a little bit of purple on the front here. And some yellow. And the blue. Ooh, definitely want some of that blue in there. So I think I'll put a piece up here. And that will help hide that mess that I made up there. And a piece down here. That is crooked. Maybe that's where we'll put the butterfly. Maybe we'll put more than one butterfly. Who knows? Alright. Nope, don't want that. I don't mind if it goes this way, but I didn't like it the other way. Okay. So fold this in half. And a little more stamping. Green. Green. Let's do this bright green. Leaf green. And we're hoping for the best. Got a little smushed, that's alright. And these little doodly doos doing the orange. Where the oh, we still got more. Wait, polka dots, orange. Let's just do little polka dots there. Okay, now she's got little polka dots coming out her butt. That was not what I meant. That was not intentional. There we go. All right. I need something up here. What do we want up there? What if we cut out this 50? Will it be too big? Should I just go ahead and use a hole punch instead? It is a little bit big because it does get her head. It's getting her head. We don't want it to get this. Yep, that's fine. Okay, so here's the thing. When you cut it, and you didn't really want to cut it, I mean, you didn't, you know, made that mistake. Just grab a piece of, what is this? Sticky paper. And then now you can get it just where you want it. That's the secret for that. Yes, you can poke holes in your fake money. It's allowed. It's yours. You can do what you want with it. I mean, you can just do a whole bunch of different little. There we go. Good. Okay, so I still kind of want a number on there, though. Do I have any funner? Yes, I do have funner numbers. Oh, but ampersand. Where's my ampersand? Here it is. Oops. Oh, man. I hope that wasn't, like, super, like, loud and whew, hard in your ear. I want a little bit of that potting soil, I think. Which is probably under something here somewhere. Yep. Because we have the soil there, so... And we've got the... There we go. Ampersand. Yeah, I think that's plenty on that side. And we got writing here. Oh, the butterfly. That's right. I was going to add a butterfly. Let's do this. Well, I would do this orange one, except for it has the thing on it. How about the yellow? And we'll keep the fern right on there. And just go right. I'm going to take off the... I don't want to rip his wing. So I'm just going to cut around his wing. And then I'm going to tear after that. There we go. I don't have as much dexterity at the moment, so... And I think I want it like right there. Right there. My glue might have went off kilter a little bit, but... Alright, so now I need to let that dry because that glue is wet. We do a little bit of bright green in here, but I don't want to do the leaves again. We'll do these little circles. Yep, that's fun. And since we have to leave that open for the glue, we'll just go ahead and leave it open to dry the vellum too. Yeah, I hate when these slip and slide. Alright. Here we go. And something for this, maybe. Maybe. Wish I knew where May was. It's probably in another pile somewhere. Just because that would make a cute picture to go on there, I guess is what I'm trying to say. Oh, I know. Let's do one of these butterflies. They're too big. Well, unless they go this way. It could be a sideways tag, right? Well, let's say whelp a few more times. Let's bring it in with a little bit of the, there we go, stamping of that to bring it into the, hold on. Okay, I used my gum eraser to get off some of that glue, and had my butterflies that I made when I was up in Massachusetts, and added that. And this big piece, I just cut off this piece here because I didn't need that big piece. I just needed a little piece, and that way I'm not hiding too much of the design behind there. So it's missing something. I think I might need to do a piece of washi here and maybe something up here. Or we got the stitching. Could do a little bit of stitching in any particular color. Maybe pink. Do we have pink on the front too? No, we have, ooh, this little aqua, like a little bit, oh, blue. We got blue on both sides. Let's do a little bit of that. Forget-me-not? Or do I have the cornflower? Cornflower. I think it's more cornflower or forget-me-not. It's probably more forget-me-not. Okay. But it's a flower color, which kind of makes me happy. So this one is colorful. And the other nice thing about if you use the piano roll, use it where the lines can like help direct, you know, have straight, if you can make it straight. Straight's not always super easy. So, alright, this front is like super busy, but that's alright. There, got it really light on the front. So, there is our book page pocket. Oh, alright, the paint. Alright, let me get that back down there. The paint is coming off the plastic. So, I'm just going to take a little bit of this napkin and just find like a nice, just a little bit, and probably go over that so the rest of the paint doesn't come off. Does that make sense? That's the goal there. Or I could just Mod Podge it, but now we know acrylic paint on the glossy doesn't. It's a fail. It's a fail. It's a fail. It's a fail. It comes off. So depends on how much that matters to you. And I'm just going to cover it with a little bit of napkin so the rest doesn't come off, but I can still kind of see it. That means all this could come off, so I may end up taking a little bit of Mod Podge. It's right here. And going over that as soon as I find someone to open it for me. Oh, good. I was a little worried there for a second. I don't have any cheap brushes here right this second, so I better make sure I wash it right away so I don't ruin it. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and go over this. So, and somebody asked me about the alcohol inks on the tape and those fading. And actually this was more of a concern to me than the alcohol inks, was the acrylic ink coming off, which turns out I was right. It's sunlight that will fade your acrylic inks. Not acrylic inks, your alcohol inks. So if they're not in sunlight, you shouldn't have to worry about it too much. And mine will be mostly in journals. And I don't know if you can put anything over them to protect them from that, because sunlight can still get in. Go over this tape here. It's a little more than I meant to do. Alright, now I get to wait for it all to dry. But, the heck, the napkin's coming right off. And it's pulling the paint with it. So there's that. Alright, I put a little Mod Podge underneath. So, here's this one little, and it'll just go on the page as either, you know, glue here, here, and here to make a top pocket, or make a side pocket, or even a tuck. So yeah, these were super cute. Thanks for the idea, Gail, and I think her name is Kathleen at Rutabaga Stuff on Etsy, and I'll link them both below. Where's the other one? And here's the other one, which is a little bit bigger. And put a butterfly on the front. So it's a good way to use your book pages and just all kinds. Like, you're using everything. You're using your stamps and your washi and book page and potentially piano roll if you've got it and whatnot. So, alright, I hope you all have a delightful day. Love you.